So today I'm going to talk about Chopin's Fourth Ballade in F minor, opus 52, and this is the piece featured in a chapter towards the end of my novel Khrushchev's Piano, and it's the dream to play piece of the protagonist of the present day Strand, whose name is Anna, and this is the last, and I think most pianists would agree, the most difficult of Chopin's fourth ballades. And just a bit about the ballade. So it was Chopin that I developed the whole idea of a ballade as a musical form. And I say form, but it's actually quite a fluid structure in comparison with some musical forms. And it is like somebody telling a story. It sort of unfolds in real time. And a ballade originally, before Chopin got his hands on it, was a narrative folk song. And there's a nice quote from a musicologist, Bertram Bronson, who describes the texts of these ballades as normally featuring a central incident involving a small number of people at a point of great consequence to the course of their lives. Attention in the narrative seldom extends equally to more than two characters, although of course the action may implicate or concern many others. The past is never recaptured, but can be reshaped and transformed. And I really like that because it is how the music comes over, to me anyway. So I'll play the two themes of this ballade. And then the second theme is here. Etc. So, in the course of the work, these two themes, so they get transformed, they get developed, they get all sorts of, the whole piece is, so it's very, very fluid, but those two themes make their way through it. So just a bit about Anna. So Anna, say the protagonist of the present day Strand, she is the granddaughter of the other protagonist, who is now an old lady, Evie, a famous concert pianist. And Anna, as a child, was also, she was a prodigy. Everybody thought she was going to be the next Evie. But in fact, she didn't do that. She decided that music was too risky, and she'd seen the damage it had done to her family, and she decided instead that she was going to train as a lawyer. So she's about to start a prestigious traineeship, and she's about to move in with her safe boyfriend, lovely Sam, who's also a lawyer. But the events that take place in the year which the present day strand of the novel is set cause her to rethink absolutely everything, both professionally and personally. So, okay, so that's where the ballade comes in. So I'll put a link to a performance of the whole thing. Thank you for listening. Enjoy.